Welcome to East Coast LQ Reviews. Today, we're doing another episode of Rate That Beer. I can't believe it's been 50 episodes. So, yeah, this is Rate That Beer episode 50. I have 3 beers to review. I just came back from Treehouse, grabbed some beers from there. Should be interesting. We also got Bumpy Road Brews with us here. Cheers, Bumpy.
Cheers.
Is going to review a beer with us. And if there's anybody else that wants to come up and review a beer, then you're more than welcome. Just let me know. This should be a not too long, but we'll be hanging out for a little bit. Puppy in the chat. Heck yeah. So cheers. Did you work today, Bubby? I think so, right?
Yeah.
So we'll start with you. We'll pull you up first and you can present the product you got. You ready? All right.
Ready.
Cheers.
Guinness. The wife made Guinness stew today, so she went out and bought Guinness.
Nice.
So I have Guinness extra stout.
I like that one.
Do you know the ABV of it already?
No, but I have an idea. It's been a while since I've had it.
Feel free to try to guess. What do you think it is? And I'll tell you.
I think it's like low. It's like 5% or something.
5.6.
Yeah, see, I knew it was like really low.
So I didn't even know if this one's the nitro or not.
No, it's just a regular extra stout. The nitro's the draft.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Yeah.
Sweet. So
I like that one. I
definitely
bought that
it's
one.
been a long time since I've had Guinness of any stature. So
You can get those in like good sized bottles too, like the 22-ounce ones. Big ones.
So no cool cascading effect for this, fortunately. But yeah, it's got a creamy, kind of like light tan head. Beer gives off some ruby red notes, so it's like a deep red to brown coloration. Some aromas on this. Wow. Extremely fruity. Like tons of plum and maybe a touch like tobacco with some coffee notes. All right. Cheers.
Cheers. Woo! I just took a sip of this whiskey in it. Woo! I got it. Warm.
It has been a long time since I've had Guinness, especially this one. It's nice. It kind of follows suit with the aromas. It's heavily kind of plum and or raisin even. It's got a tobacco, maybe a little bit of chewing tobacco, which just emphasizes the raisin-esque. They had a little hint of coffee in there. It's not as coffee like the draft there. The Guinness draft is pretty coffee forward. So
This might be. I completely forgot. Is our stouts lagered, right? Lagered.
What?
Ale? Are stouts lagered?
The stouts are ales typically. Yeah, I mean you got Baltic porters, which are lagers.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's why Jack Savvy makes the Baltic porters.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
But occasionally you'll find one that's an ale for some reason. I don't know. It's like a faux Baltic porter.
Yeah.
But yeah, kind of a lighter medium body on this one. It does have like a moderate carbonation to it. It's not thick at all. Drinks real easy. It's nice. I'm glad my wife picked these up. And we got St. Patrick's Day coming up here next month too. So
it's different from the foreign, right? Yeah, that's the foreign is a different beer, apparently.
Yeah, this is the extra stout, whatever that
Regular
one is.
extra, yeah.
Yeah. So it's not an Irish. It's not an Irish stout. That's what the draft is.
Trying to see if there's an Untapped. What was the there's the website? This says my birthday. I was gonna say this says this is the I think that the original recipe.
That's what it says. Traditionally brewed, St. James Gate. So this is also brewed in Ireland. So it's not because for a while they were brewing it. They were brewing it in Maryland. So we were getting a lot of Maryland swill, and those beers were pretty bad. So they closed that one down. Yeah, intense, characterful, and bold Guinness Extra Stout is a pure expression of our brewing legacy. Bittersweet with subtle hints of hops, dark fruits, and caramel. The stout is a testament to great brewing. Okay. I didn't say caramel. I was talking more about tobacco and stuff, but definitely the dark fruits they mentioned. Yeah. And bitterness is, it's like moderately bitter. So that's all I got to say about it.
Nice.
Score when we come back around.
Cheers, Mumpy. Yeah, this is saying that's the original recipe. And then what's the difference with the foreign? Website is
better than
annoying to navigate. They keep trying to get me. I don't want to join your mailing list. Let me just look at stuff.
You want to be on my mailing list?
It keeps popping up. Oh, excuse me. Draft. Yeah, I don't know. The website's kind of funny. It says beers, so it's showing draft, blonde, and then the one you have, and then the what's it called? The foreign. Foreign stout is 7.5. Oh, so the foreign's higher ABV.
Yeah. I think foreign stouts are also considered export stouts.
It says order a black bulldog in Malaysia and you'll be handed a bottle of Guinness Foreign Extra Stout. Let me get a black bulldog. There you go, you filthy animal.
I got a black bulldog. Is that what I got?
No. That's the foreign ones.
Oh,
called the black bulldog in Malaysia. This is because the first export bottlers of Guinness used to add their own symbol to the label to distinguish their bottles in exclusive territories. There were dozens of different symbols, the most famous of which were the bulldog, the wolf, and the dog and a cat. Useless fun fact to share at a party. You're welcome. Did you guys know? Nobody cares.
all I know for is the heart.
Nobody cares, John. Hey, did you guys know about Guinness? You look scared, Bobby.
Huh?
It said you look scared. Do you see a ghost?
I'm very scared. No, it's just been a long day at work.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So I'm mouth breathing.
Oh. Well, I'll present my first beer. All right. So I have a beer called Bear. And it is a American brown ale. It's 6.0. It's 6 something. What do you want to guess?
An American brown ale?
I already screwed up and
That's
told
at
you
least
it was
6 something. I'm gonna say that it's 6.3.
Yeah, you're close. 6.4. But it's pretty fresh. 1/4/2024 it was canned. So Refresh for brown ale for Anna. This is what the can art looks like. It's kind of like their more old school looking can art, which is pretty cool. Maybe they're kind of going back to that. It was packed. It was so packed. I got food from the food truck and I had nowhere to eat it. Like there was nowhere to sit down. It was a little annoying. So I got 2 draft pours and then I grabbed some cans and got out of there. Yeah, let's crack it open. This was pretty cheap. This was $15.20 for a 4-pack. So you pay, so it was $15, but you pay 20 cents for the can deposit. So $15, not bad. Let's crack it open. Now they have a bunch of other variants. They have like the Big Bear or whatever, which is like the Imperial. They have the bear with like coffee and other variants of this. This is just a straight up bear, the base beer, the base bear beer. Looks really nice. I was looking at the pictures online. I was like, yeah, that looks good. I wanted a dark beer, but I wanted something that was a little bit lighter. That looks really nice. So yeah, it's kind of, when you hold it up to the light, it's a little bit more kind of amber, brownish amber. But then when you hold it like on camera, it looks like pitch black. And then it's got a really nice about 2-finger brown head on top. Very frothy, foamy, kind of looks like something you would get at like a coffee joint. There's a good amount of effervescence as well. Looks really nice. Let's go for the nose on this. Definitely dark chocolate, but then you get that signature I don't know, it's got like that treehouse yeast breadiness. Touch of caramel, definitely coffee, dark chocolate coffee. A little bit of raisin. Actually, a lot of raisin. It smells really nice. It's mostly chocolate and coffee, though. And then, of course, you get that good malty backbone with the biscuity breadiness. Kind of reminds me of the Maduro, the Cigar City Maduro brown. Let's try it out. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's very coffee forward. I think like somebody like Bumpy probably wouldn't like this. You're not like a super huge fan of like straightforward coffee, right?
Not if it's like the black coffee grounds.
Yeah,
and
this
stuff
is like
that.
yeah, this is like you're drinking fresh coffee grounds. It's like a touch of caramel malt and some breadiness, but it's mostly dark chocolate and roasted coffee. It's very clean, crisp. It's got a little bit more of a carbonation than you would expect from a brown ale. Mouthfeel is actually pretty good too. It's got a little bit of that kind of creamy mouthfeel. Not overly filling though. I feel like I'm going to be really full by the time of this, the end of the show though. So yeah, 6.4%. Not noticeable. This is a really good beer if like you wanted to have it with maybe your breakfast in the morning if you have the day off and you're not going anywhere. It tastes almost exactly like coffee. It's kind of like fresh coffee grounds with a slight bitterness. It's got a touch of the bitterness, touch of the dry bitterness, but more of just like the fresh roasty flavor. It's actually got a little bit of like a touch of like a little bit of spice on the tongue. And on the finish, there's like a touch of spice. Not bad. It's also super fresh. 1/4/2024. Maybe that's that. Maybe it's because the chocolate coffee note was super fresh or something. Yeah, overall, I like it. As far as like a difference from like a porter, you can totally tell as far as the mouthfeel. This seems like it's definitely has a little bit more of that bready backbone. But I mean, if you're a porter lover and you just like porters because they have that rich coffee flavor, you'd probably like this the same way, you know. Yeah, overall, I think it's pretty solid. I'm gonna sit and sip on it a little bit longer. I kind of like that. I don't know if I'm guessing they're going back to more of their old school style labels because some of the ones that they were doing were I don't know, I just didn't like them. They like one of them had absolutely no information on it to the point where I actually had to go back to figure out what it was on their website because they didn't even list the name on the can. I was like, what the heck? It's like, how did they, not put a name on it? I also got a 4-pack of this. This was cheap too, $15 for a 4-pack of Julius. So I try to get a 4-pack of this every time I go up there. This is really fresh, $219.24. So this is from 5 days ago. Got a 4-pack of that. And then I'm going to be reviewing this as well. Happy Feeling. This is really cool. You know what this says at the bottom? It says Paul Middlefrew would love this beer.
What?
Just kidding. Look, Bob Ross.
Bob Ross would love this beer. Yeah.
Isn't who's the guy, the painter guy? Is that?
That's Bob Ross.
Yeah, he's got the same fro as Paul, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is called Happy Feeling.
Well, Bob Ross's fro is not the same anymore. He's dead. But
oh, yeah. This is a New Zealand pale ale. It's got a Nelson and Riwaka hops in ultra pale malt. So it sounds good. This is pretty fresh too. 2/14/24. And then we're gonna finish off the night with this frosted triple shot barrel blend.
how many beers you doing? 4?
3. I'm not doing the Julius.
Oh.
Yeah, I've already reviewed the Julius. The Julius I just bought just to drink, These are really good. I still have a couple of these. The comb over.
Yeah.
I think these will be actually better once they age a little bit longer. Even at like 2 months, they were still kind of fresh. What are you thinking of your beer? Good old Guinness.
I'm liking it. It's it's been so long. I like this a lot more. I mean, back in the day when I would drink Guinness and stuff too, most of the time I'd probably get the draft. But
Cheers, kiddos.
I don't know. I never liked most of them that much, But either my taste buds have changed, I've gotten more accustomed to stouts, or this is just one that I didn't really pick up enough of. I'd say this one's excellent. I throw it in the excellent range. Sure. Give it like a 40, at least a 46 out of 50.
Oh, yeah.
Should be at least a 92, the 92 to 94 range.
Yeah.
Somewhere down there. For what it is, yeah, it's really nice. Might have to pick some more of these up every now and then.
They're not expensive either. I think it's like $3, $4 for the big bottle.
Yeah. I wonder if they have in a 12-pack. I think the wife got a 6-pack.
She got a 6-pack of them?
Yeah.
Where'd you and John go the other day?
Some Mexican restaurant called Tequilas or something like that.
Oh, that's cool. Here's the bear on Treehouse's website. Here's the description. They probably were sick of getting their chops busted for long descriptions. Now they're not even putting any. On the website, it says American Brown Ale, 6.4% ABV, 16 ounce. Bear has all the characteristics of a classic English brown ale with a distinct American twist. It pours a nearly opaque dark brown with a sticky caramel colored head, aromas of toffee, caramel, chocolate, and earthy hops. Prep for the palate for the flavor to come. We taste coffee, brown bread, caramel candy, varied nuttiness, and a melange of dark fruit. The earthy hops dance throughout and are balanced beautifully by brown sugar sweetness. Sounds pretty good. Yeah, they always have a bunch of stuff brewed. Like this is the whole selection. I grabbed like some of the cheaper ones, but they got like some $23 4-packs, and it's like there's a 2-pack for $10. But there's a habanero.
Is there a line when you go there still?
Dude, it was packed. There was so many people in there when I went in there today.
Like, did you have to stand out in a line outside for a while?
No. No, you
That's
could go
how it
right
always
in.
was whenever I would go.
They had
Stand
like
in line for like an hour and a half.
no, they had a lot of people serving you today. They had like at least maybe like 5 or 6 people serving everybody, so it was going by pretty quick. I think they realized that it was packed. I got there maybe like 2 or 3, maybe. I didn't stay for very long because, like I said, it kind of sucked. There was really nowhere to sit. So I went outside and kind of walked around a little bit, but it was way too cold. It was like 40 something today, but the sun was out. I can't wait for the warmer weather over this winter.
Yeah, it's getting really cold tonight. I'm not sure your area, but we're supposed to drop down to like 10 degrees tonight.
Sheesh. It's 31 over here right now.
Yeah, it's 21 here right now. So
I was gonna drive to Fox Farm, but I should have went to Fox Farm. That place is probably packed too, though. And that brewery is smaller, so it's harder to even get it. I probably definitely wouldn't have been able to.
So you can have less people and it's still packed.
Huh? Yeah. Where's the other one?
All right. Well, I'm gonna go get the dogs a treat.
Okay.
And rinse out my glass, and I'll do another beer.
Cool. Here's the.
It's just it's kind of a. Actually, no, I got one I can do. That's not. I was gonna do like a Goose
I don't
Island.
care. I don't care what you review. You could revisit something if you really wanted to.
No, I was gonna do a Goose Island IPA. I don't think I've done that since my Multi Monday show. And I got a pretty fresh pack of it. Goose Island IPA, when it's fresh, it hits nice.
Yeah,
nice and bright, citrusy and floral. But I've got a robust vanilla porter in there, so I'll grab that.
I don't see.
Making a dark beer night. Treats? You want a treat? Where are the treats?
So this is the third beer, actually, that I'm going to be reviewing. This is the Frosted Triple Shot Barrel Blend. Barrel Blend Imperial Stout, 12 ounce. Frosted Triple Shot Barrel Blend is an amplified version of Double Shot Barrel Blend, featuring one of our favorite seasonal house roasted coffees, Frost, and a generous dose of freshly ground Madagascar vanilla beans. Pouring like a liquid dark chocolate into the glass, the base beer shines with a balanced blend of baker's chocolate, roasted coffee, and a hint of bourbon heat. With the addition of frost carrying well-rounded notes of dark chocolate vanilla bean, along with the Infusion of fresh vanilla bean. The beer becomes a wonderful showcase of roasty, creamy vanilla bourbon goodness. Here at Treehouse, we enjoy collaborating across different departments, often resulting in some of our most esteemed creations. The spirit is exemplified with this can. Savor and enjoy. Cool. 1370. What would that be? A can? Like six and change.
Check to see what kind of cider my wife got.
685 a can. That would be so 685 for a 12-ounce can. little spendy. This beer is good. For a number, I'll go ahead and give a number on this. I really like it. It's actually a little bit more filling than I would expect. But there's a good amount of flavor. I like the flavor. I'm gonna go 92. 92 on this. I think it's a really good product. But you just gotta like coffee. If you don't like coffee, you might not like this. So, and their Treehouse's coffee is actually really, really good. If you ever had their beers that have that,
I've had like their. Oh wait, that's Trillium. I was gonna say I've had their PM Dawn.
well, you probably had a beer with.
I've had some.
Beer with
I've had some coffee ones
from John at least. Yeah.
All right.
Cheers to Angie. Cheers, Angie. And cheers to Independent Joe. Cheers, peeps. Hope everyone is having a great weekend. Same to you, dude.
Yeah, cheers.
Oh, excuse me. Let's pull you up, Bumpy. Sorry.
That's my next one. Great North Ale Works. They're out of Manchester, New Hampshire. And this one is called RVP. It's a robust vanilla porter. It says brewed in can. Malt beverage brewed with vanilla bean and vanilla extract. Gotta love that. It's just packaged. It was packaged December 11th, so it's got a few months on it. Robust vanilla porter.
Cheers, chat. What's everyone doing? Drinking?
What? You still have beer left?
I had a brisket sandwich today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it pours with a kind of sudsy. Once again, it's got a head almost like the Guinness. It's like a light kind of tan coloration. The color of the beer itself is a little bit more brown than the Guinness. It's got a brown hue kind of coming through in the bottom instead of a ruby red. Let the dogs in here. Try to get some aromas.
Dude, that glass is freaking awesome. I had that can. I threw it away though.
Yeah, I got this glass from
the white Guinness draft can.
Turtle Man, the Irishman. Yeah,
it's awesome, dude.
Let me let the Sadie in. I think she finally just made it to the door. Sadie, put your butt in here. So aromas. Yeah, so it does have a robust like dark malt note. A little bit like kind of roasty. There is a bit of a vanilla nose. A little bit of fruit too, some darker fruits. Cheers.
Cheers, Bobby. I'm laughing because the picture of that, it says have a Guinness when you're tired, and it's the turtle with the beer on his shelf.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So I'll have to go back for the body on this one again, but yeah, it's got that kind of robust, just dark malt roastiness right up front. Getting the vanilla kind of starts mid palate, kind of follows through to the end, but also kind of mid palate start to notice a little bit of a grainy flavor from the malt as well. That kind of goes away, it dissipates, left with a little bit of a chalky mouthfeel. The bitterness on this, I'd say, is moderate, but it doesn't linger on too long. Yeah, it's like a medium body. It's a little bit heftier than the Guinness Extra Stout, the giggity. Definitely leaves a chalky mouthfeel. Drying and chalky. I don't notice any alcohol in the flavor. There's no warming from this beer, but it does drink heftier with a mouthfeel and stuff like that. Just the feels of it. Maybe some of the robust, that like real rich, like toasty malt type note. All right. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Definitely get that vanilla extract.
It tastes artificial.
Yeah, I think they used to make it with just vanilla beans, but I think they went cheaper.
Yeah.
Eventually. Because it used to have a better, like a sweeter, like vanilla to it.
What's the ABV? 6.5?
Oh, why'd you look it up?
No.
Yeah, it's 6.5 exactly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's like, I don't know, that's standard number for a porter, no? Usually.
It's a robust porter.
True.
Robust.
I had Intemperance Russian Imperial Stout, 9.9% today. Very, very good, dude. But then I wanted like so that's why I bought this. Because I wanted a stout to take home. But like 80% of Treehouse's stouts have friggin' lactose in them with the milk stouts. And I was like, I'm not drinking a milk stout.
Years ago, you had it.
Milk stouts are friggin'.
You finish it.
Next morning, you're like, freaking lactose is kicking your ass the next day. Not to mention if you try to drink a coffee in the morning.
Yeah. Coffee. Always like, sometimes it hits you quick. Sometimes it waits.
You know what I've been drinking? I've been drinking those monster coffees. It's probably not that good for you.
The cold ones?
Yeah.
Like the energy, like the
they're cans.
Yeah, the monster coffee energy drinks.
Yeah. I sell them.
Yeah. Not like the Starbucks.
No, it's the same thing.
Cold
technically.
coffee.
They're like the same thing, technically. Yeah.
Yeah.
The monster ones has 200 milligrams caffeine. So it's kind of a lot.
Yeah.
It's really concentrated. And I don't know what it is. Because that's like a lactose powder or something, maybe. Because they can sit on a warm shelf. Which is weird to me how products like that even exist.
Yeah.
So it's like a powdered cream product that can sit on a warm shelf. It doesn't
Probably
go
like
bad.
Soy milk or something.
I don't know. I don't know.
Milk from a soybean.
Could be.
Milk from a Jimmy bean.
You know what I've been wanting to try the actual coffee at Treehouse. I heard the actual coffee's really good. Like you can go there just to get like a cup of coffee.
Yeah, they roast their own.
Yeah, I heard it's really good. I haven't
Jordan
tried it.
Jordan does the same thing.
I should probably do that next time. I always say that. Oh, I'll do it next time I go, and I always forget. Today was like way too hectic. It's just a pain.
Yeah.
Way too.
If their coffee's not too expensive,
There's a lot of dogs too.
Yeah,
a lot of dogs. One guy had one of those. What are they called? The Alaskan Malamutes, the giant husky-looking dogs.
Yeah,
The thing was huge. It's like the size of a bear. And he's walking around treehouse with it. The guy himself, he was a big dude too. He's probably like 6'5". Then he had this ginormous dog.
Speaking of turtle, there he is.
Sir, man, cheers. What's up, bro? Good to see you in the chat. Yeah, a lot of people bring their dogs there. There's a lot of kids too. Be careful because there's a lot of people.
Yeah,
they do limit you though. They give you the wristband and
Yeah, I never.
Have you been to Treehouse?
Yeah, I've been to Treehouse.
Oh, would you go with John?
No.
Oh, did you actually get? Did you get
I
pours
went
there?
with other friends years ago.
Did you get pours?
No.
You just picked it up.
I went when like their place was kind of new.
Yeah.
When that brewery was new, they just moved in from their original brewery.
How far are you from the Charlton location? Far?
It's a few hour drive, I think, like an hour and a half, maybe.
That's how far it was for me. Mine's like It was like hour 15. Oh. I woke up early this morning. My job is like making me wake up early as hell.
Yeah.
So I normally wake up at like 5:30. Today I woke up at like 6:30, almost 7. And then I've just been up since. Cleaned my house today. Oh my god, excuse me. Guess we're moving on to the pale ale. Been long enough. I babysat that beer for 40 minutes.
Yeah. Moving on to finish off this Labatt Blue before it gets too warm.
Yeah, right. We'll pour the pale ale in this. Okay. So, pull myself up. Cheers, Bobby.
Cheers.
I put one in the... Excuse me. I put one in the freezer for a little bit so it would be extra cold. Okay, so we got a beer by Treehouse once again. This is their Happy Feeling. Happy Feeling is a pale ale brewed with large doses of Nelson and Riwaka hops and ultra pale malt. It pours a beautifully light yellow color into your glass and exhibits juicy tropical notes offset by a pleasing ruby red grapefruit-like bitterness. It is easy for brilliantly executed pale ales to float under the radar, but to us they always bring those pleasant, happy feelings. Sorry, it's the way they put this label. Look at that.
Yeah.
Put a bunch of scrabble over the scrabble over the description. So this is a New Zealand pale ale. It's 5.6% alcohol by volume.
I bet you it's 5.6% ABV.
I screwed up again. It's all right. Clearly, I'm bad at that. It says Bob Ross would love this beer. 2/14/24. So super fresh. 10 days. We're going to pour it up into our twisted Trillium Tiku glass. Our off-centered Tiku glass. Keep cold. Enjoy fresh. I like the fact that they said this is going to be a light yellow. Makes me pretty excited. It's not super like light yellow straw color like I kind of expected by the way they were describing it. But it's got that hazy golden orange color. Got this about off-white 2.5 finger head on top. Tight knit bubbles holding some good retention. Really not that much clarity through it. Looks pretty good. I mean, as far as aesthetics, you would think that that's like just a regular IPA, New England IPA. Looks nice and hop saturated. Yeah. Nelson Immerwaka. Nose. It's very berry forward. It's very like strawberry. What the heck was that?
You look scared.
Is that from your background?
What?
Is there people talking in your background?
Oh, my wife's watching TV.
Oh, yeah, it just came on. All of a sudden, I could just hear it very clearly.
Oh, I thought you could hear the dishwasher because the dishwasher is like filling up with water, so it's like, and now it's.
The aromas are not super prominent, but I am getting that like red berry note. And some grapefruit and orange. A little bit of like some honey-like sweetness and breadiness. It's got a touch of that kind of herbaceous, flowery, floral aroma. Smells pretty good. I mean, 5.6%. It's not super juicy and tropical, but it smells a little bit more like kind of flowery, floral. Let's dive in and try it out. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, it's green. It tastes very flat. It's got a little bit of the drying astringency. I do get like a grapefruit, orange peel on the back end, though. Definitely has like that pithy kind of bitterness. The berry notes there. But I'm getting like papaya. Like a lemon lime. It's got like a little bit of like a tart citrus. It's very drying. Very, very drying on the palate. I'm not sure why. Why is it so drying? Ultra pale malt. It's definitely a lot more drying and cheers, Dan. It's definitely a lot more drying and bitter than your typical pale ale by these guys, but it kind of has that more like malt forward, kind of crispy breadiness. There's the carbonation. Oh my gosh. I hate when some beers are not that carbonated. Like that was a bad combo back to back there. Brown ale and then this. They're both just not really doing it. I might need to chug a PBR. Like, freaking carbonation just keeps building up. But yeah, overall, it's pretty good. It's actually kind of it's starting to be a little bit more reminiscent to like the main beer company beers, where it's more like American IPA. You get a little bit more of that malt base, but you do get a good amount of the like the fruits and the tropical flavor. But yeah, for this one personally, it's just like I don't know why it's very astringent. It's very drying. Maybe it's because I'm going from like a super sweet kind of like robust coffee kind of flavor back to this. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Coffee bitterness and then hoppy bitterness. I mean, overall, I think it's pretty solid. Not bad. Definitely expect a little bit more out of it. Oh, my ear is like ringing. What's going on with me? Happy feeling. How's your beer? You already drink it?
Still drinking on
it. Cheers. Cheers, Jake.
Yeah. It's one of those beers that, I don't know, it kind of starts to become a chore to drink after a bit.
Dan, what are you doing? Come review a beer, dude.
Yeah, then we can rate you 0 out of 100.
$51. 51%.
51%.
Yeah, that's his rating. His ownership and his rating. Have you had any of the harder to find 1792 stuff? Or just the small batch?
I've only had the small batch.
Yeah. The sweet wheat was really good. This was really good. The foolproof is pretty cheap. Like I think I saw it for $45 and it was 55%. They had a couple of them. I usually see them for like a really good price too. You're retired. Yeah, whatever, Dan. Are you working? It's probably working. I still have this frosted triple shot barrel blend. Let me find this beer. Happy feeling. What the heck is it? Oh, here it is. It's got a different color label. I don't think they updated it. So this one actually has a purple label. Same thing though. Nelson, Rawaka, Ultra Pale Malt, yellow color into glass. Not bad. Have you had any of their pale ales, Bumpy?
Yes.
Not working, watching wrestling. There you go, Dan. Are they supposed to put WWE on Netflix in 2025? That'd be cool. Let me find. I gotta look up. RVP. Real nice puppy. Here's the beer that Bumpy just reviewed.
Does it have pros and cons?
What'd you say?
Does it have pros and cons listed on it?
Brewed with a blend of roasted and toasted malts, laying a rich foundation of coffee and dark chocolate flavors. Madagascar vanilla arrives late to the party, giving RBP its signature flavor and aroma. This porter has caused great debate in our circle of friends. Several claim Rob brews it just for them. You know who you are. All of our beers we've homebrewed over the years. This is the beer that our friends demand when they come over for a visit, but Rob has to admit it. He brews it for everyone. The Can Awards. Fantastic on its own for dessert, but it's a real treat trying RVP paired alongside chocolate cake. Oh yeah, don't you want to just eat a big old slice of chocolate cake with that beer, Bumpy?
It's already tough enough to drink the beer by itself.
So,
And it's
creme
kind of
brulee or cannoli.
Yeah.
Beer for dessert? We think yes. Oh, you don't want a 5.717 gallon keg? You don't want a 5-gallon keg? What about a 15.5 gallon keg? 16-ounce 4-pack can.
Yeah, they just started.
What's wrong with you?
They just started canning in the 16-ounce. They had them in for some specialty beers, but their average run of the mills like this one, they used to have them all in 12 packs.
Yeah,
12-ounce cans.
we still got to check out that Optimistic, huh? Supposed to go see Alex in May. Should be fun. Yeah, this Happy Feeling was also $15 for a 4-pack.
Dan, The Walking Dead has real zombies. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Would you pay? Oh my gosh! Would you pay $15 for this pale ale? You think?
$15 for a 5.6% pale ale. I don't know. How good is it?
It's getting better. It's a little peppery.
I might. I can't remember what I paid for. It was Bright. It was called Bright. It was one of their pale ales.
Oh.
That wasn't bad.
Yeah, I've had some better ones.
Yeah, but I've had one that was pretty bad, and it was like the cheapest to buy. And it's like unlimited. Like you can buy as much as you want because nobody liked it. It was like something called like Turn the Light On. And then there was one called Turn the Light Off.
Pale ale?
It was like, yeah, it was just horrible.
Oh my god, excuse me. $120 for a case.
No, I'm still drinking. Tanner's got another whole nother beer to go. I'm suffering through this.
Yeah, I'm drinking this, and I still have a nice stout to review. So if you want to review a beer with us, let me know. What did you say?
So I'm just going to sip on this until I go to bed.
That's fine. Is Alex going live tonight?
Not typically. He went live last night. Nobody showed up but me.
What do you mean? He had mad people on there.
Friday?
Yeah.
Come have a beer with Alex?
I think he had a lot of people on there.
I was the only one there. We were there for half an hour.
Afterwards.
Oh, he kept going?
Yeah.
Oh, I went to bed.
Yeah, a lot of people
was
on
like
last night.
super hungover and tired.
I didn't go on. I was on miscellaneous just for a little bit, yeah, and then I was just tired. Like I said, I've been waking up really early, so I don't really last. I don't stay up till 12 o'clock anymore, which I mean, it's probably for the best.
Yeah.
Better off not doing that. I try to max go to bed at like 11. You know, if I have to work the next day. Dan, you gonna come review a beer, dude?
He's
Go.
watching wrestling.
Yeah, whatever.
Probably pre-recorded too.
Probably. What a weenie. $40 for this, Bumpy. It's really good. I'm gonna have you try it next time I see you.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what was really good that I want more of, but it was kind of spendy?
Candy?
No, it was that Copper Craft. Excuse me.
Copper Crack?
Copper Craft. The one that I bought when I went to New Hampshire and I was with you.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about? You have the single barrel 1792. That's dope.
Wait, did you buy the one that had the baseball? It was like in the shape of a baseball.
Wrestling's over. Come up and review beer then, Dan. This one, Bumpy. Remember I bought this when I was with you? This was really good. I'm like saving the last like drop. Probably gonna finish it. It was like $45, but this was more of like an actual like kind of craft whiskey. It was a little bit more grain forward, but it was still good. I think this was like $45 or something like that. Cheers, Cheech. What's up, dude? Good to see you. I need to replace the floor in this room. This freaking rug sucks to try to move on. Well, I guess as far as a number, it's kind of got a little bit of that. It's kind of got a little bit of that like green pepper aspect to it.
What kind of green pepper?
Just straight up green pepper.
Like a bell pepper?
Like
a green chili pepper.
Kind of reminiscent to the flavor of the that stout. Just weird.
The coffee stout, that Tuesday one?
Yeah. Had like that green pepper note. It's kind of reminiscent to that. Maybe it's because it's like super fresh. Like I said, it's only 10 days old. But it has a nice malt backbone. It's very crisp, clean. It's not super filling. After a while, it gets a little bit more drinkable. Definitely a little bit more citrus forward. It's what the heck is Dan talking about? Yeah, it's definitely a little bit more citrus forward after you sip on it. Not a bad product. I think this could probably sit for maybe a couple more weeks and be a little bit better. I'd still give it like a solid 89. B plus range for sure. I mean, $15, you can't go wrong. Like I said, it's a little maybe it's just because it's like I said, it's just super fresh. You get that super fresh hop flavor. So you get a little bit more of that peppery note. Started off way more astringent and bitter than expected. But overall, pretty solid, not bad. 5.6%. If you don't want to drink something too filling and too high in ABV, but you want some solid flavor, you really want that fresh hop flavor, I think you would really enjoy it. Yeah, not bad. Treehouse makes some good stuff. Overall, like I definitely like the brown ale over this one. I wish this had a little bit more of like a vibrant flavor. It seems like it's a little bit more just like green and dank rather than some of the other pale ales that I've had by them, which were, like I said, a little bit more like light and vibrant. What's wrong, Bumpy? You tired?
I'm very tired.
Oh my gosh! Excuse me. Ah. So yeah, the Julius was. So there was some can deposits. They charge you 5 cents a can. Julius would have been $15. The Bear was $15, and this was $15 for 4 packs. And then the Frosted Triple Shot Barrel Blend was $13.70. So technically $13.60 for 2 cans. And I looked it up, and I'm not going to tell you the ABV because I told you the ABV on 2 out of 3 already. So that would be $6.80 a can.
So what's the next one? What style is it again? Pale ale? Okay.
The beer that I'm reviewing?
Yeah.
No, it's a barrel blended Imperial Stout.
Oh. Well, if it's anything like their barley wines, you may not find an ABV.
Yeah, there's no ABV on the can.
Is it listed on the website?
Yeah. No, not on the website, actually. It's not on the website. You have to go to Untapped.
Oh.
Really stupid. I don't know how they figure that out.
Yeah, because they weren't listing the ABVs on their barley wines or other things either.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that. It's very weird.
Yeah, it's like you figure the ones that are probably higher ABV, you'd really like to know.
Cool can, though.
I'm going to guess it's 13.1.
We'll see when I get into it in a couple minutes. Where's Dan? Typing his life away. Come review beer. There's only one person watching, so Dan
It's probably
left.
me.
Yeah, Dan left. He said, yeah, whatever with this. I'm going to go watch wrestling. Oh, no, I think he said wrestling finished.
Yeah, now he's wrestling with himself. He's got himself in a chokehold.
When are you going to do another
Who's
new
number one? You are, Dan. You're number one.
When are you going to do another new brew? Never?
Never.
Craig's still alive.
I'm enjoying not having a live show.
I didn't know Craig was still alive.
Craig? Yeah, he's still alive.
Live. He's still live on his channel.
Oh.
Woo!
Oh,
Now
you want me to score my beer? I don't think I even scored it.
Did you?
I'm gonna give it like a 40 out of 50. It's good. Yeah.
That's it.
40 out of 50. It's like an 80.
It's fair.
Yeah. Like I said, it kind of gets, I don't know, I'm just kind of sick of drinking it.
Yeah.
It's that like powdery mouthfeel and the fake vanilla and
The vanilla's throwing you off.
I try to pass it off to the wife and she wouldn't drink the rest of it. Yes, please.
What?
Yes, please. Oh.
Oh, shit. Guess we can look at more of the Treehouse beers. Right. These are the new ones. So this says double IPA. The special rendition of Juice Project features Galaxy plus Galaxy plus Galaxy plus Galaxy plus Galaxy plus. I know it's crazy, isn't it? Featuring our favorite Australian hop in the kettle and dry hop. This rendition of Juice. This is the most ridiculous. Also presents the very first Liquid Galaxy product to make its way stateside. We have a close relationship with our Australian growers. That's Sam. Which has enabled us to maintain a steady stream of amazing Galaxy throughout the years. We have been pushing hard for the arrival of Spectrum. And when we finally received it stateside, we began brewing with it immediately, pouring a ridiculous turbid yellow color into your glass. Galaxy plus Galaxy plus Galaxy. Tastes like juicy pineapple, mixed citrus, and earthy tropical fruit. It carries a sharp bitterness that fades quickly, enticing your next sip. What a treat. And we lost it. the second I finished talking about it, we lost a viewer. Galaxy plus Galaxy plus Galaxy. Jeez. Treehouse with their descriptions. That's funny. And that's a $24 $24 4-pack. You all right over there, Bobby? Jalagrino. You want some purposely jalapeno beer?
Yeah, I've had that. Nelly shared a can with me and it wasn't that good.
Mango habanero. Ugh.
Ooh, that sounds good.
No thanks.
I could use that beer. That's my description. For Monday.
Oh, really?
I mean, for Wednesday, for Beer Wednesday, yeah.
What is a mole stout? I saw this.
Mole.
It's got cinnamon in it.
Yeah, it's like a chocolate, cinnamon, hot.
Sounds actually pretty good.
Spicy sauce, whatever, from Mexico.
Cinnamon sticks, vanilla bean, cacao nibs, and ancho chili peppers. Oh, yeah, I was with it until the peppers. I'm all set. Perfect balance between rich and spicy. I bet it is good. but I'm all set with the peppers. I'll do like a little 4-ounce taster at a brewery. I can't do a whole bottle. Or like if I hang out with you guys, you know, and you do
and
like
I put hot sauce on a spoon for you to eat.
No, that was not fun. Look, they had this double shot American Stout, 8.2%. This is more. Oh, it's a 16-ounce can, but still, it's more expensive than the other one.
Okay.
Probably more coffee forward. I was gonna get this. I should have got this, huh? The Piwo Grzycki.
What is it?
Piwo Grzycki, the wheat Polish. It's like a Polish champagne.
Huh.
The wheat beer. Smoking bready malts. White wheat, noble hops. Champagne like carbonation. That would have went pretty well in this lineup. Instead, I said, let me do a pale ale, brown ale, and a freaking stout. All right. Fun. I'm going to finish this, and then we're going to move on to the stout. Actually, I'm going to finish this, and I'm going to use the bathroom, and then we're going to move on to the stout. Cheers, everyone watching. Cheers, everyone in chat. If you're enjoying the show, make sure you hit that like button. So, what's everyone drinking? What's everyone doing? Hopefully everyone is having a good Saturday. Cheers. It is 29 degrees outside right now. Freaking cold. It's a good thing we got the heat going. Oh, yeah. Oh, look who decided to show up.
Is it Mike? Oh, Dan.
Cheers, Dan. What's up, bro? How you doing, Dan? What's up, bud?
What's up?
What you drinking? What's that?
Sparkling water, lemon lime.
Fancy. Looks like you bought that at Costco. You see the guy? He's like, head to toe.
That's Wegmans.
Oh. No, it looks like a Whole Foods can. Dan's bougie, you know. You probably shop at Whole Foods all the time, right, Dan?
Wegmans and only Wegmans.
Do you have a Whole Foods near you, Bubby?
Yeah, there's one in Bedford.
They opened up a Whole Foods here, and it took them 2 years to open it because everyone was like going on strike against it because we're a Wegmans community.
We don't want you in our town. You and your
Whatever. We don't need the hippie.
deals.
We don't need the hippie bullshit.
We don't need your organic deals. What's up, dude? So you got a beer? You got a beer?
Just drinking sparkling water.
Okay, that's cool too.
I
Does
guess
Bumpy don't gotta have a beer? I don't have to have a beer.
Have you guys had the Topo Chico seltzers? We just got them. Like my job. We're distributing them now. There's like Topo Chico flavored water.
Total cheapo.
No, Topo Chico. The mineral water actually sells really well. I heard
Canada
that.
Dry.
The bourbon junkies drink the Topo Chico mineral water all the time.
I have a hard time buying seltzers with alcohol. Like,
Those
what's the
don't have
point?
alcohol. Those don't have alcohol. I was just saying. For
Topo Chico? I thought those were the alcoholic ones.
No.
Oh.
It's the regular Topo Chico is just mineral water.
Oh.
It's like
I buy these.
carbonated mineral water. But then I think they might have made alcoholic version of them.
Yeah, I like these. I'll drink them like in between like waters or whatever, or I'll put like you can get every flavor imaginable. I'll cut up like fresh lemon or lime and throw them in and stuff. It's really good.
Julius.
Sort of looks, yeah.
68.
I also enjoy mixing orange juice with these too.
Would you buy a case of Julius for $91?
No.
Really? What's that a can?
I kind of get sick of drinking the same beer over and over and over.
It's only $3.79 a can.
I wouldn't buy it.
It's actually pretty cheap if you think about it.
Now, if there's a treehouse next to me, I'd buy it. But I can't buy it because there's not one next to me. No, I wouldn't buy just a case of that beer. I'd buy a variety pack.
Yeah, so it's like roughly $3.80 a can. That's
Like,
not bad.
I like
about it.
I like their little variety packs they curate. It's usually a nice mix. Usually
those
it's
are
like
like
what, $110 for
130 is their most expensive one, and then they got 126, 110, 120.
I enjoy the one with
Well, here you go,
usually
Dan. Ultimate Seltzer Sampler. Non-alcoholic seltzer.
well,
$15.
I like the pack. I like the OG pack they usually do. They usually throw in like it's like 2 Julius's, 2 greens, 2
I named this one
doppelganger.
after Dan. Cupid Sweetheart. That's what Dan calls Mike. See, 130. I think these are all doubles, though. Look at their names. Juice Project, Citra plus Citrus. Ridiculous.
The smoked raven isn't bad. I've had.
Oh, there's
that.
a lot of triples in there, too, though.
I like the smoked raven. That's a nice beer.
Double American.
I think I had
130
Double
bucks,
treat?
though.
or,
Oh, look, the waffle bangers in there.
go to that well-rounded. Was that the well-rounded one?
Oh, this one right here.
Yeah. See, like that's like seems like a nice pack
110 bucks.
because you get the different Julius. You get King Julius and stuff.
Yeah, and some of those are going for like 20-something bucks. So 3 beers and more. Is that how many cans is that? Oh, that's only a 12-pack. See,
Now I'd buy
90
that one right there.
Which one?
I'd buy that pack, the haze.
Oh, 8.2%, right?
No, I buy the 12-ounce can though. I think that's great.
$80.
Yeah, dude. I just like the 12-ounce format sometimes.
I guess that's not bad at all.
Like a big double IPA. Sometimes you just
Yeah, you're right. I mean, $80 for 24 beers. How much is that a can? It's actually 79 because they got the. Wait, hold on. $1.20. Oh, so it's supposed to be 78. 79. 20 divided by 24. Right. $3.30 a can. That's not too bad. Freaking stuck over here. right? Is that what that would be? $3 for $3.30 for a 12 ounce of an 8.2% double IPA. I mean, that's not too bad. It's a pretty good deal. Dan, you want me to bring you up?
What? Why are companies doing that?
Is that
Doing
Mortalis?
What?
Is that Mortalis?
Yep.
Why is my chair getting stuck?
I hate companies that's the new trend, where they lock coat on the little ridge.
No, I don't like that.
It's like they want to see people just sit there and go.
Or they want it to get wiped off.
Want you wiped off the face of the earth.
Damn, that's pretty fresh.
Oh my God,
213.
excuse me.
What's today? 24? 10 days? 11
And
days?
two of the most non-carbonated beers on the planet, apparently.
I don't know if I want to drink
This was a little spritzy, but it definitely could have used a little bit more carbonation. That bear was like very good, but I was getting a little bloated because it wasn't. The carbonation was very, very light. Let's pull Dan up. Dan can present what he has.
What? I don't have anything.
Okay, never mind then. I'll pull myself up.
I have a beer, but I don't know if I'm gonna drink it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna finish this really quick.
I don't know if I want to open this or open up a sour. So I'm deciding.
I have a little bit left. Then we're
This is an IPA.
Well, Dan, you can always add whiskey to it.
Alex said that. Alex told you to put whiskey in that beer like 7 times.
Yeah.
You better put whiskey in, Bobby.
Should listen.
I'm assuming it was a Jenny Light or something. They were supposed to put whiskey in.
No, it was a beer that I wasn't gonna drink anymore because I was like done drinking. It's like you can add whiskey to it.
Oh.
It's like I'm done drinking.
I don't want it.
I'm not done drinking.
It's just whiskey in it.
Oh.
That's how you fix everything. You just put whiskey in it.
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
I need like a coin. Sour IPA or stout. That's what I need to figure out.
I mean, they're both pretty heavy. What'd you eat for dinner? Let me read that over.
I had a salad earlier.
Oh, well, go with either then. I was gonna say, if you had something big to eat for dinner, then definitely don't do the stout.
Yeah.
Just be nursing it like me.
The stout's really
Ate
cool.
half a frozen pizza before I started the show.
You only ate half?
Only half, saving the other half for later.
I'm gonna go get that stout. I don't feel like drinking this right now. I'd rather start off with a stout and go from there.
I got my stout I'm pouring up here shortly.
That's
What's
what I
your
had.
stout?
It's a barrel blended
Dude.
Imperial stout with, I think, coffee and Madagascar vanilla beans. Frosted triple shot barrel blend. I already pulled it up. I'll pull it up in a couple seconds. All right. There's that. Finally. Okay. So far, brown ale probably is the best. What did I say? 89 for the pale ale. I think 92 for the brown ale.
Did you ever get the ABV?
On which one? This
the
one?
Imperial Stout?
Yeah, I know what it is.
Okay.
Because
I guessed earlier. So.
Yeah.
It's like dropping in temperature in my house.
There's a couple of them.
This isn't the stout, but picked this up today from let me turn my other light on.
Excuse me.
Picked this up today. It's from Grill Brewing. This is
That's cool. Let me pull you up. Hold on. Oh, that's a cool label, dude.
yeah. It's a barley wine. It's their I think they had a description on there. Dormancy. Grow. Yep. So it's a barrel-aged barley wine. They said they boiled it for 12 hours. Then they aged for 24 months in Heaven Hill barrels. So can't wait to dive into that.
Who's that by?
Grow Brewing.
Cool.
Yeah. I ain't drinking it tonight, though.
Nice.
I'll hold on to that.
I got some
Dan,
good
keep
ones
bringing
that I
up
want
beers.
to see.
I'm not drinking this one,
What's that?
but I'm not drinking this one tonight.
No, I don't want to drink it tonight. I don't know.
You want me to pull my beer up first? Mine's going to take me a while to get through anyways.
I mean, mine too. I mean, I got.
Oh, then we'll pull you up.
Well,
I
it's
think
ice cold. I'm
quit
giving it a
drinking
minute.
mine.
They're ice
I think I'm
cold.
gonna move on and just
Okay,
have
then do you want me to pull?
Yeah.
You want me to show mine? Okay.
Sure.
I don't need all those calories.
All right. So yeah, we gave the Bear American Brown Ale. We gave that a 92 out of 100. The Happy Feeling, we gave it 89. And now we got, this is actually a really cool looking can. Got from Treehouse. Awesome looking can, dude. This is their frosted triple shot barrel blend. This is barrel blended Imperial Stout. Frosted triple shot, barrel blended, so small. Barrel blend is an amplified version of double shot barrel blend featuring one of our favorite seasonal house roasted coffees, frost, and a generous dose of freshly ground Madagascar vanilla bean. I don't really need to read the rest of that. So Bumpy, you guessed the ABV. Dan, you want to guess it as well?
Say that again.
You want to guess the ABV?
No, say the description again.
An amplified version of double shot barrel blend featuring one of our favorite seasonal house roasted coffees, frost, and a general dose of ground Madagascar vanilla beans. It's pouring like dark chocolate into the glass. The beer shines with a balanced blend of baker's chocolate, roasted coffee, and a hint of bourbon heat.
I'm gonna say it's an 11% beer.
Winter 2024. Look at that. It's right on the edge.
I'll say 11.
And Bumpy said it was kind of high too. It's actually pretty low. It's 9.7.
Oh wow!
Really? Because see, when they said double, I figured I was like, okay, maybe the double is like an 8, and then
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least there's an ABV because in Treehouse they ever
creamy vanilla bourbon goodness. Pour it up. And this, like I said, was $6.80 for a can.
Bumpy, if you get sick of that whiskey, you could put beer in it.
Keep it in mind.
Oh my god, it's like motor oil. Hold up to the light. No clarity. Pitch black, motor oil black appearance. Brown, about a half a finger. Kind of creamy, frosty, frothy. Creamy,
Frosty the
creamy,
snow.
frosty, snowman, frothy. And on top, it's kind of dissipating though. Yeah, it looks very syrupy, viscousy. It's good for the nose on this. Oh my gosh, that's very strong. Caramel, brown sugar, molasses, vanilla for sure. Touch of coffee and dark chocolate. The vanilla note is super prominent. Marshmallow. Kind of getting a little bit of marshmallow. Kind of like a s'mores. It's got like marshmallow chocolate. It smells really good. It smells wicked sweet though. ABV's well hidden. It smells like a straight up dessert. Let's dive in and try it out. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Hopefully it's wicked good.
When it's good, it's just very syrupy. Super, super thick. It's like chocolate syrup. With a ton of vanilla. Like a natural vanilla, though. Coffee. Get that roasted coffee. Slightly, not slightly, definitely drying, astringent. Yeah, you get that bitterness on the finish for sure. The vanilla sweetness does a good job kind of working with the dry roasty coffee. Makes you kind of want to go back in for another sip. Super filling though.
Pastry.
Yeah. The vanilla note is like, it's almost like a kind of like a flavored whiskey in a sense, where that vanilla note is so prominent that it's kind of dominating the other flavors. But it's still pretty good. This is, I don't know, this is going to be really tough to get through this 12-ounce can.
How's the carbonation?
There's pretty much no carbonation. Yeah. It's very, very light. Very, very light. It's a straight up dessert. It's like a chocolate syrup with marshmallow. And then like brown sugar, caramel, raisin. Definitely like dark dried fruits for sure. Maybe even a little plum. But yeah, this is like super thick vanilla adjunct stout. But what I do like about this and I do appreciate is there's no lactose. And that's kind of what I wanted. I wanted a stout by them with no lactose. So it's not a milk stout.
Do they say there's no lactose?
Yes, they do. It's a barrel blended Imperial stout with Madagascar vanilla beans added. So it's not a milk stout. So they're not using milk sugar or lactose. Yeah. They'll tell you. most of their stouts are milk stouts. They'll tell you if there's lactose. It usually says contains lactose. This is really good. It's just like it's going to be kind of a chore for myself personally to drink. Like this would have been really cool to like, even if like you guys were here in person, if we split this 4 ounces a piece, I think we would all be perfectly fine with that. And I'm sure you guys have had stouts like that where it's like, yeah, this tastes really good, but I don't know if I can drink the whole thing by myself. I mean, I'm going to drink the whole thing by myself, but it's going to take me a little bit. Yeah, overall, I like it. I think it's pretty good. Very rich and definitely very chocolatey. Lots of coffee and that vanilla note is very prominent. It's not an offensive vanilla. Nothing artificial, kind of like the Bumpy's RVP. His vanilla porter, he said he kind of had like that artificial kind of sweetener, like vanilla. This you can tell they're using the Madagascar vanilla beans, which are pretty expensive. But yeah, I'll sit and sip on this for a little bit longer. I don't know what's up with Dan. We can go back to just like this hanging out. If Dan's ready to review something, we can pull him up. It's up to you.
Yeah, might as well. I'm gonna pop it.
All right, let's get you.
I'm really glad your vanilla is not offensive. I really hate a rude vanilla.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want them talking shit.
So this is from Mortalis. And me and Tanner are probably going to have both the same experience because Mortalis stouts are usually
sweet.
Yeah. Remember that one that Joe brought to Beer Tour Palooza, the one with butterscotch in it?
So good.
It was so good. But again, that was like...
No, one of them had like pretzel or something.
Yeah, that was the one. This is... it's called Prometheus. I'll bring up the...
Dude, that Woven Water Mortalis collab.
I bet you it's 12.9%.
That peanut butter beer I reviewed, the one that Cool Joe commented on, was like, dude, that looks disgusting.
So
good.
This one, what'd you say, 12? What?
I said 12.9.
All right, I'll read the thing.
Oh, hold on. Let me guess. What is it? It's the Mortalis Stout in a bottle.
It's called Prometheus, and it showcases white macadamia nuts, Dominican cacao nibs, Marcona almonds, dark grade maple syrup, and Fuego coffee.
11%. What did you say, Bobby?
I said 12.9.
Tanner, I believe we have a motor oil situation as well.
Holy crap.
Look at that.
That was like the Woven Water beer I had.
Like, it matches the bottle, bro.
The Woven Water fruited sour beer I had the other day, it was like coming out as like clumps.
It is a 10% beer.
Oh,
damn.
Yeah, let me see if I can froth it up. Get ahead.
I was pretty confident with 11. Well, would you say almost 13? 12,
yeah.
Like the head on that is like dark brown.
That's dark, yeah.
Really nice lacing and stuff for 10% though. I mean, that's they did a barrel aged version, but you got to stand in line for 2 hours for that, so I'm good. Yeah, so like this one's like deep brown.
I know, yeah, I know. Look at my head is like a nice brown, like tannish color. That's like actually like kind of looks red. Maybe
it's probably due to that maple syrup. They said it's a dark grade maple syrup.
It's probably due to the Willy Wonka they put in it.
Dude, the coffee, it is like a really, like, they just ground the coffee. But then you smell like sweet cream and like someone's baking some like cookies or something to go along with it. Dude, like deep chocolate, like dark chocolate. I'm not smelling much maple. Maybe that's the sweetness. Maybe that's that kind of pastry sweetness I'm getting is the maple, but I'm getting the nuttiness. The coffee is just like, it's like a dessert coffee. That's what it smells like.
Like a maple coffee?
Nah, like a nutty coffee.
Oh my gosh, excuse me.
So this smells very sweet. Let's dive in. Cheers.
Cheers, dude. Please be delicious.
Holy shit.
I feel like I wish mine had like a touch of cinnamon to it.
Okay, so this is, the body is very full. It's viscous. It is oily on the tongue. However, it does got a nice pop of carbonation to it that really helps that body out. I wasn't expecting that.
Papa carbonation.
Yeah, just
Oh. I thought you meant like Papa, like Grandpa.
No.
Papa combination.
Corn pop.
okay. The coffee is just like all up in your face, but don't think like a sharp coffee. Like I just don't know how to explain. Like it's like the most dessertiest coffee in the world. It's like coffee with like a shit ton of like cream in it.
Creamer?
Yeah.
Sugar?
Like if you use like an almond creamer with like, and put some like chocolate syrup in there, but like that gourmet chocolate syrup, that's what it's like. I guess the maples.
I only use Dunkin' cream. I don't know about all that.
Are you getting any
Oh,
spice?
I go
Because it
get
has
that.
fuego, which means fire.
Nikki's got she's got all the barista stuff. She's got the caramel syrups, the pistachio.
She got like
syrup.
the little frother, probably.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're awesome.
Maple's on the very back end. And now that I'm sitting here and just not even taking a sip and letting everything do its thing, the maple's becoming more evident, and it just kind of envelops and just like slowly starts taking over everything. But it's a really nice, just like monotone maple. It's not like some WWE fake maple.
Yes.
It's not like so subtle, like unprocessed maple, but it's just like a really just nice constant maple. I could drink a lot of this. I don't think it'd be as, from what Tanner's saying, as tough to drink as his. However, I could definitely see by the time you get to the end of this, you're like, give me 6 months and I'll drink another one kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's good. I can't wait to see what it does as it warms. I pulled this out of my main fridge because it won't fit in my beer fridge. So, yeah.
Mine's warming up and it's turning into straight up chocolate syrup and vanilla.
I have to go. I'll be right back. I gotta go see how much she wants of this. Because
Cheers, Dan.
she'll kill me if I.
And cheers to Whiskey Uncensored. Sorry, I didn't say it. I pulled the comment up, but I didn't say anything. Cheers. Yeah, this is pretty good. I mean, for $6.70 a can, or $6.80, roughly around there, for a can, it's pretty thick. This is definitely a good sharing beer. Like if me and Bumpy were to hang out, this would be an awesome beer to split. For sure. In a 2-pack for 13, so it was $13.70, but there was 10 cents for a can deposit, so you figure $13.60. So $6.80. So almost $7 for a 12-ounce can. Not bad considering you can get like some 12-ounce bottles of some stouts that are not nearly as good as this for more. This is pretty fresh too. I'm sure that they just probably canned this. This would have been cool probably to leave. I got 2 of them. So I do think I'm gonna save one for some type of event get together. I know me and Eric are supposed to go visit Alex in May, early May, like May 4th or something, May 5th, that weekend. So that should be fun. And then hopefully the stuff in September works out. And I'll have a good amount of like some barrel aged stuff to bring to that as well.
Well, she wanted some, so that's what I got left.
Even I wish I had somebody to split this with.
No, I'll tell you what, it's been a real awesome thing to be able to split some of these big stouts.
Yeah,
with somebody, because it's like I really want to try them because there's bottles I'm like, man, this sounds so good, but then I'm like, realistically, especially when they're big, but this is a small bottle, it's 500 ml, but like the big 750s, like I got some of those brewery beers, they're like 20% ABV. It's like, you know what I mean?
You'll need me shouting you out at the end of the show, like Josh. Josh had one of the breweries. It was like 20% or something.
Which one?
I forgot which one it was, but I always joke around with him because
probably the one we were supposed to review.
He actually drank the whole thing himself, and I was busting his chops because I was helping him.
It was called Blackout.
Black Tuesday.
I think it was Black Tuesday.
Yeah, we were supposed to review that.
No. This was a while ago, Dan.
Oh.
Yeah, this was like a couple of years ago. But yeah, he drank one of those and it was like almost 20%. I was like, oh,
okay.
I'll shout you out, Josh.
So as delicious as this is, still definitely a beer you want to pour a little bit in everyone's glass. Everyone gets to enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's still very much a dessert pastry thing.
I mean, these beers in general are kind of like that, where they're better to be shared.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, imagine how many calories are probably in this freaking can.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a 500 calorie can, maybe.
Here's the thing, I can knock it back, though. Like, I can chug this.
Mine's very, very, very sweet. I think that's the only thing.
It's very good. I think I'd really like to. It's a nice sipper. It's a nice dessert.
It also has that really nice roasty coffee flavor to it.
Toby, stop being weird.
It is very tough to drink, though. It's so thick. Cheers, man. What's up, bro? You got a beer you want to review? If not, we'll probably be wrapping this up here not too long from now. If you want to just hang out with us, I mean, you can come up and just hang out if you want. You don't have to review a beer.
Yeah, maybe dropping off here soon. We're gonna go to bed.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh.
So you gave the score on that beer, right, Bumpy? You said the RVP wasn't as good. You gave the did you see his first beer, Dan?
I was watching wrestling.
The Extra Stout by Guinness. Bumpy revisited that. You know, just like the plain old Guinness. I
enjoy that. I'll buy a bomber of that beer every once in a while.
That's what I was saying. They have the big bottles. It's pretty good. It's only like 5.6 too. It's not like super high ABV if you want that nice like roasty coffee, roasty stout coffee flavor without the super high ABV. Guinness Draft is 4.2. I was looking at that. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's really low ABV.
Wicked low. I thought it was more than that. I thought it was at least like
Yeah.
5.
From a health
Excuse
standpoint,
me.
Guinness is better for you than Coors Light.
This is a question for you, Dan. Sweet Cindy, what wrestling were you watching? I was just watching the Illinois Dual Team Championship.
Definitely not that. I was watching WWE Elimination Chamber from Australia.
I was definitely not watching that. They just broke 2 beer cans and poured them on each other's heads. No. I want to see Mike do that. You got to get him the Skull Crusher IPAs.
See, he's got a new IPA out.
He's been releasing a couple of them.
Yeah, they're the 316s.
I was gonna say there's the regular Skull Crusher, there's the lager, and he has a double.
Double, and now there's the 316 one.
Oh,
he went
really?
to Yakima Valley, and it's got HBC 586 and something else in it.
What's the name of that brewery?
Oh, just type in Broken Skull beer.
Oh, Broken Skull, yeah. That's his line, right?
It's El Segundo is a brewery.
It's El Segundo, but Broken Skull is their own website.
Steve Austin Broken Skull 316 IPA.
Yeah, that's the one. There's a picture of Stone Cold at Yakima Valley, sniffing hops and stuff. He's doing hop selection.
$25 for a 4-pack. What? This shit looks light as hell. It looks like a lager.
It's a West Coast. El Segundo, it's a West Coast.
Broken Skull 316. If you look at this picture, tell me that don't look like a lager. Super light. Looks like a German Pilsner, bro. But the regular... What?
So, yeah, bro.
Broken Skull beer. The Broken Skull IPA I like. I haven't had the American lager. But I like the regular IPA. This website...
I just really had a really badass Keller Pils today. Hopped with Motueka. It was a New Zealand edition. It's called Killer Z's.
Keller Pils, is that different from a Keller beer? Is it the same thing? Hello?
Made with Pilsner and Vienna malts, Nelson and Motueka hops.
Is that the same thing? Is that the same thing as a
5.1 ABV?
Keller beer?
Yeah, it's this Keller base, but he did it with New Zealand. He added New Zealand hops.
Excuse me, man.
I hear somebody that's going to be looking for Santa Claus.
I can't let him in here with you. You'll tell him about the FAKA.
Yeah, everything's fake.
Bottle capper. Have you done that, Dan?
What?
Have you ever put a bottle capper on the stout and drank it afterwards?
To reseal it? I just use this to reseal it.
Well, that's right. Didn't you send me something online?
Yeah, I put this on. It's hermetically seals it.
That's cool.
Hermetically, huh?
Hermetically. It's wonderful. It's made by the Germans.
Kids
Oh, they use
wrestle.
the
And I
Hermes
do as well,
system.
and I coach. Cool.
Beer man, you get your money back from UPS yet? Dumps.
For what?
Check. All right, you got to listen to this. Beer man sent out that package on the 9th, right? It's playing bingo across the goddamn United States. Still don't have it. All right. Listen to the journey this package has taken. It's going to be shot. Went from Beer Man's place in Oregon to another city in Oregon. It went to Tillamook, Oregon. It went to Portland, Oregon. Then it went to Hodgkins, Illinois. And then it went to Minot, North Dakota. Got rerouted, got rescanned, and left Minot, North Dakota. Then went to Bismarck, North Dakota. Then went to Jamestown, North Dakota. Then to Fargo, North Dakota. Then to Minneapolis, Minnesota. And then went back to Hodgkins, Illinois. Then went to Knoxville, Tennessee. Then went to Roanoke, Virginia. And now it's at Laurel, Maryland.
It'll make it to you. You'll get it eventually.
It's going to be shot. It's going to be
They're probably trying
worst
to find
beer of all time.
a driver that's going to deliver to New York.
Yeah, nobody wants to bring it to you.
Everybody's on strike.
Like, it was in Illinois, and Illinois is the spot where it's going to go to the New York area. But then it went backwards. It got rerouted. Seriously. It left on the 9th of February. It's the 24th, and it says it won't be delivered till next Tuesday, the 27th. Like, that ain't right. Either
The funniest
package
thing
exploded-
is Beer Man, like, geographically is closer to you, and I got my package on time.
Bro, it's been in the same city twice
Busy.
on
It's
multiple
a
occasions.
busy area. Where Dan's at, it's probably busy as hell.
No, you don't understand. It's going places not even remotely near me. It's going up towards me and then going back down and then back
I
west.
don't really feel
and
like
then
it. I
back
want to go over
north.
here now. So,
That package is gone. I'm not expecting it.
you'll get
It's
it.
going to show up. It's going to be like leaky package and
Frosted
oxidized
triple
fucking
shot
beer.
barrel blend. This is pretty good. It's very it's definitely a chore to drink. It's very syrupy, it's very viscousy. It's very flavorful though. It's really good. It's definitely got some solid flavor. I'd give it like a 94 out of 100. There's a lot of coffee on the palate. If you like coffee, I think you would really like it, but you also get like the roasty coffee note turns the vanilla flavor into like that kind of marshmallow. So you kind of get like a good combo of like dark chocolate coffee marshmallow. But yeah, it's like syrup. It's viscousy. It's thick. It's rich. Definitely a sipper. And 9.7%, not bad, not too high in ABV. Definitely thought this was going to be a lot higher, so I was a little disappointed with that. Kind of wish it was a little bit higher ABV. But you actually don't taste that at all, even if it is like right around 10%. You really don't get 10% on the palate. It's pretty drinkable. So no boozy burn, just very filling and sweet. Could be. I could see it being kind of somewhat cloying for some people, but I don't mind it. And yeah, I'll probably sit and sip on this for like another half an hour. And yeah, it's a dessert beer for sure. Yeah, 94 out of 100. I'm just gonna use the bathroom really quick. I don't know if Dan, you want to talk about your beer? You don't have to right now. We can take a quick break.
I gotta head off to bed, so I'm gonna bid you all, whatever, farewell.
Okay, Bobby. No worries, bro. Thank you. Thank you for being on here with us. I know you got to work tomorrow, so hopefully
Yeah.
you have a good day.
So I'll catch you later on. Thanks for having me on.
For sure. You got any shout outs you want to do for
Just real quick. I mean, on my channel, a couple beer reviews coming out this week. Got them kind of spread. I think my next one's due for Monday, and then I do have a couple frozen pizzas in the freezer, so I'll do my best trying to get another one of those reviews out this week. That's it. Cheers.
Cheers, Bobby. Beer Man's eating a Red Baron personal deep dish.
Yeah.
I used to go to Dollar General, get the Red Baron individual deep dish
Cheers,
breakfast
Bobby.
pizzas.
Thanks for being on the show, bro.
Breakfast sausage, and the sauce is country gravy. Put it in the air fryer. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Nice.
That's a creepy.
Speaking
video.
of breakfast, this beer is the ultimate breakfast beer.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, you could drink this in the morning, and even though it's 10%, it's like, it's so smooth and just like represents all your.
As long as you have nothing to do that day.
Like sweet pancakes. Listen, I'm a functional drinker. I'll go chainsaw something, a tree down after I drink this. I'll be okay.
Excuse me.
No, it's very smooth. Just it represents it.
Ooh.
It's like eating like pancakes and with syrup and drinking coffee with like 5 espresso double shot pumps in it, and it's good. Sweet. I'll give it a 4.25 out of 5.
Nice.
I enjoy it.
I think the roasty coffee in mine is what's really contributing to the fact that I can keep drinking it, because it's like thick and syrupy, and then you get a little bit of that roasty coffee, and it kind of helps cut through the sweetness. And if I didn't have that roasty kind of bitterness, this beer would be so freaking cloying. It's good though.
Yeah.
It's worth it. A lot of their stouts are really, really good. I had their Intemperance on draft. It was a 9.9%, just regular Imperial stout. It was in Russian? I think it might have been a Russian. I think it was a Russian. But it was called Intemperance. Was it a Russian? I think it might have just been a regular Imperial. But it was really, really good on draft.
Time for me to pop the top on this 14% barley wine. Let's go.
Are you going to drink it now?
No. I'm just fucking with you.
We've been going for 2 hours. But I don't know what you want to do. I don't mind just wrapping it up, and then we could possibly go kick it somewhere else, or if, I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm
Go
not
live on your channel if you want. Do you want to go live on your channel?
No, not at all.
No. Okay.
If I go live on my channel, it just can't be a live. It's got to be a structured review.
Yeah, we've been going since 7 and hanging out here.
Oh, wow.
Been fun.
Yeah.
We got any shout outs, Dan? You said 4.25 for your beer. That's a good score.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm good.
No videos. Don't you do 7 a.m. on Fridays? Is that what you
7 a.m. on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Unless Wednesdays I wake up, I'm hungover and I forgot to post it the night before, and therefore it goes up a little later.
I was gonna say, don't you have it like scheduled though?
Generally I schedule them,
Yeah.
but sometimes I forget to do it, or I think I did it and I didn't do it.
Did you get yourself 1783?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Small batch, Evan Williams.
Didn't even know that was a thing.
What do you mean you didn't know that was the thing? That's the next Monday show. You know it's the next Monday show. Stop playing.
How would I know that?
Because I've been saying it for the past week and a half.
Oh, and how many times have I seen you on stream in the past week and a half?
Weren't you? You were in the chat last live. What are you talking about?
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, you were.
No, I really wasn't.
What did we do last time? Oh, we did Rebel.
I really wasn't. I tuned in after you guys got done just to see how shitty it was because I knew it would be shitty.
Yeah, it was the bottom of the barrel product. Bottom shelf. It was cheap. It was like $15. Next Monday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to be doing Evan Williams 1783 small batch. So this is actually a pretty good bargain. 90 proof. Small batch. It says extra aged in white oak. No age statement, but this was $20. So we're going to be reviewing this next Monday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So this should be fun. This is definitely readily available. It's part of Evan Williams. What's it called? Permanent lineup. So they have the Black Label, the Bottle and Blonde, this, and they have the single barrel. And there's a couple other variants, but as far as those four should be the ones that you should be able to find.
I might be there.
Yeah, $20. I found a 750 for $20. I thought that was a deal. I think you actually used to be able to get this even cheaper back then. It was right around like $17, $18 back then. So we'd get this for a good price. Yeah, so look out for that. And then I've been doing Rate That Beers on Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So we've been doing a couple beer reviews before the whiskey examination. And I mean, oh my God, excuse me. I don't have much to do before the whiskey examination. And I'm pretty much just hanging out most of the day before then. So I thought doing some beer reviews before would be kind of fun. So look out for that as well. 7 p.m., like I said, Eastern Time. Monday, Rate That Beer. And then a bunch of other Rate That Beers. I've been doing them frequently. Who knows? I might even go live tomorrow. See what happens. Check out my recent whiskey review on the 1792 single barrel. So that was cool. This is a little bit harder to find. It's a little bit more allocated, the 1792 single barrel. So check out that review. Yeah, shout out to Speakeasy Podcast. They are actually over 1,000 subs now. So definitely congratulations to them. Two cool dudes from New Jersey, John and Ken. And let's see, hold on. Shout out to Kilco Whiskey Musings and Scotch Down Under. Check them out. And actually, Bill is live, and he's making beef vegetable soup. So go check out Beer Hounds with Bill. Shout out to the chat. Beerman. Oh, that's not Beerman. Ken Rules. Whiskey Uncensored. Yes, Ken is a great dude. If you're talking about Ken from Speakeasy Podcast. But yeah, definitely check out Whiskey Uncensored as well. But I meant to pull up Beerman, so shout out to Beerman, Whiskey Uncensored.
You should shout out Craig. He's live.
Check out Craig. Kent Beer Reviews. He's live. He's still going? He is still going. He's with Josh and Sam. We might have to pop on over there. Should possibly see us over there. Oh, Ken from Scotch Down Under. Yes, Scotch Down Under. Yeah, Ken is also the gentleman who runs Scotch Down Under. Ken is also from Speakeasy Podcast. Is the guy who runs that as well. What was the thing you used to seal a beer? That looked cool as hell. Oh, yeah, whatever.
If you go on Amazon and look up Monopole, MONOPOLE, P-O-L, Hermetis. It's made in Germany.
Oh, yeah, you sent me that one day.
Yep. It's great.
Or you sent me a link to that. I mean,
Really does work, too. Works really nicely.
shout out to Sweet Cindy. Who else? Cheech. Shout out to Cheech. Dan was in the chat there. Jake. Turtle Man. Independent Joe. Angie. Did I say Kettlehead already? Kettlehead. Kettlehead's Barbecue and Beer. And Bumpy was in here. So, yeah, shout out to all you guys. We're going to wrap this up here. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate you for being on the show. Definitely shout out to Bumpy as well for coming on and doing a beer review. And, yeah, there you have it. If there's anything else you guys like to see on my channel, make sure to leave a comment down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my upcoming videos. Look at beer. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers. Cheers, Dan. Smile, why don't you?